welcome to day 2 of Golden Week. Oh my gosh, you are on video 3 from the intro to yesterday to today. I just want to say we are so incredibly happy that you are here and that you are keeping on moving forward with creating goals that feel good to you. Now, with that said, let us jump into day 2. We're going to talk about how to eliminate overwhelm, how to eliminate anxiety and confusion, especially when setting your goals and making your plan and really taking the next steps and actions. Now, Amber, where do you think anxiety comes from, especially when you're thinking about the overwhelm and the confusion, and really, like, where does that come from?
Oh my goodness. There are so many external sources telling us what we should be doing, how we should be doing it, how much of those things that we should be doing all of the things has been a running joke in our businesses for years. And in so many people's lives, oh, how are you doing? Oh, fine. What have you been doing lately? Oh, just busy. Like, have you ever said this? How are you? Busy?
Yeah, good, but busy all the time.
All the freaking time. And then those feelings of, I should be doing more. I'm not far enough along. I'm behind. She's doing that. Would that work for me too? Oh, and then most recently I was in a call and I was sharing an idea with someone. They're like, oh, I don't like it. I'm like, oh. It's like, but like I in my soul, no. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. Again, that was an external source. We've got all of this external pressure. And not to mention, we've been talking about this a little bit. I love social media, hang out on the social media platforms, but our economy today is designed to pull our attention. So we've got to kind of pull back from those external sources to shift out of the anxiety, the overwhelm, the confusion, and start from that place of joy that we started talking about yesterday.
So now with you saying that, like the main word I heard was shift. So then if we're taking that next step and saying, okay, yes, I see all the things, I'm hearing all the people, I'm getting feedback from people I'm not even asking for feedback from. So then how are we taking that and saying, let's shift out of the anxiety, the overwhelm and confusion? What do you need to do in order to get to that space?
Yeah, I love this question. And the first thing that comes to mind is that I want to warn you, this is going to be simple, but it's not going to be easy. And when you hear me say this, you're like, yeah, you're right. I've heard that before. And maybe I needed to hear it again. Maybe this moment is right on time for you. And this is about simply doing less, or maybe not doing less, but doing things that are more meaningful to you. And this is internal, only you know what this is. We can guide you through asking yourself those questions to get to those things that are meaningful, which we do in Stay Golden. But this is your question and your question alone to find the answer to. Infusing joy along the way versus like, oh, when I get there, then I'll be happy, which we dove into in detail yesterday. And it's so important. This is one of the things that has probably helped me most in the last 5 years. And Shay, you've heard me say it all the time, but it's what we call the right on time mindset. And a big piece of this is surrendering and not dwelling on the place we want to be, but enjoying every step along the way, even if it's not always sunshine and roses. And, the other key piece to this, to start to shift out of the anxiety, overwhelm, confusion, is to mix and set goals that are equal parts challenging. It can't be too easy. If it's too easy, you're not going to have the drive, like, oh, okay, I've been doing this in my sleep. Like, you've probably got a job or you've got something in your life. You're like, I can do this. No problem. This doesn't light me up. This doesn't excite me. There's no challenge here. So it's got to be a little bit challenging, and you want it to be matched up to your skill level. So if I'm here, right, let's say I want to start a new business. I want to start a business and I absolutely don't know how to do it. Well, I may not take the first step of buying a business or buying a business that I know nothing about. If I go to buy a business, it's gonna be like, oh, maybe you work in a marketing agency. You might buy a business that is a marketing agency versus buying a business that is something totally foreign. Or if there is a big skill gap, you're gonna have someone who can help you get there, a mentor, a coach, or guide, because you wanna know that you can achieve this goal. Because if we set goals we can't achieve, it's really gonna reduce our ability to reach them. And that's also going to bring up overwhelm and stress and unnecessary anxiety. You can get there. You can get all the way here, but let's take it one step at a time. There is no rush. We are not in a hurry. It's right on time. Ha, ha, ha. I always find a way to pull right on time through.
Well, I feel like that's so important, especially when we are in the goal setting. And as we were talking about earlier, like the do all the things, the more. No, no, no. Like that's 3 no's right there. No, no, no. It is right on time.
You had the 3 no's. That's perfect timing.
I know. And I was just going to say, can you tell me more about something that we're going to be sharing with the power of 3?
Yeah, the power of 3. So we believe, and research supports, I'm telling you, we are pulling through research, everything that we talk about in Goaldone Week and everything that we've created inside Stay Goaldone. And you're going to want your goals to be broken down into actionable steps, right? So actions are in our control. We don't know when or if you will get the result that you want. I can't promise you that. I can't guarantee that. We're going to set that goal and we expect you're going to get there because of you're pulling through the strategies that we talked about. You believe, right? You're going to build under those goals, but we want to set simple action steps. So we focus on 3 action steps at a time. We want them to be doable. We want them to be clear. We want them to be specific and baby step. Like they're going to add up. These things are going to stack up. But also, we want you to be taking 3 steps per day. Focus on 3 things at a time. You're going to see a lot of 3s. And we want you to only be working through 3 goals at a time. 3 things. Not, I want to drink all the water, and I want to read all the books, and I want to start my business. And oh my gosh, my sweet daughter, Harper, we were around the table on New Year's Eve, and we were setting our intentions for the year. Intentions, these weren't our core goals, but I had a couple, Matt had a couple, Audrey had a couple, and then Harper's list, all throughout, she's like, oh, I have something else I want to add to my list. I want to add nursery to my list. I want to add, just like a list of 12 things before we even got our dinner. And like, oh, honey,
Harper.
But if you've got a long list and we're going to walk you through creating a list and then scaling that list back down to only 3 at a time. Shay, have I told you the story about Warren Buffett?
No, tell me.
Okay, this is a fun story. It's one of the first things that we talk about in Stay Goaldone at the beginning of every year because it's such a good reminder. But Warren Buffett and his pilot, this is how the story goes. You can look this up. Anyone can look this up. I wasn't personally there when this went down. But the story goes that Warren Buffett, who is a successful established business owner, was speaking to his pilot about his pilot's goals. And they were bantering and the pilot, they were talking about how the pilot's going to get there. And Warren said, write down all the goals you have. Write down a list of 25 things. Mike, the pilot, writes down 25 things. And Warren says, okay, circle your top 5. And okay, all right. Take some time. He circles his top 5 goals. Warren's like, that's all you're going to focus on. The top 5 goals. And the pilot's okay, I'll focus on those. And then I'll focus on the other goals later. No, you are not going to focus on those goals at all. This is where your attention gets watered down and your dreams go to die because we're focused on all of the things, 5 things. And then like, we're going to play it out right on time. We'll see how the story goes as we're moving towards those 5 goals, but that's it. Now, Warren said 5 in this story. So if you're wondering like, but Amber, we said we're talking about 3 here. Yes. The research supports that 3 is the number. Warren's Warren. Okay, Warren, you keep your 5. We're going to take 3.
Warren, you're special. You get 2, but we need to stick with 3.
We're already like, okay, we've already got so much going on. And this is where we said less is more when it comes to setting these goals. We're really going to be able to focus. We're really going to be able to focus on reaching our destination and taking the right action steps to get there. And it's going to be meaningful and it's going to be simple, but not always easy.
I absolutely love that. Now, with that said, should we jump into our golden game for today?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
I am so excited. Today, this is one of my favorites. I want you to comment below. Tell us an aha moment you had from today's video. Maybe it is the, oh my gosh, I'm setting way too many goals and I need to really hone it into 3. Maybe it's the, oh my gosh, Warren Buffett is telling people to set 5 goals. Maybe that's your aha. Who knows? But comment below and share your aha with us today.
I love how belief is tucked in your subconscious right now. It's coming up. It's coming up.
It is. It is. And I was thinking about that as you were even telling the story about Warren. I thought, what is my belief around these goals? Do I have the ability to set the power of 3? And I actually remembered that I went into Stay Goaldone and I have my 3 goals. I actually set them last week when I was setting my own intentions and things like that. So I'm really pumped that we are on the same page and wavelength. So that was really cool.
Oh my gosh, I love this. So we call these 3 goals inside Stay Goaldone the Moonshot Goals, because people are going to tell you you can't do it. But if you have that belief and they're meaningful to you, go and get it. And we're going to be there to support you. So I love Shay's already got her Moonshot goals in place. I can't wait to see what everyone else is coming up with.
Speaking of Moonshot goals, if you want to take that bonus step with us, which we would absolutely love you to, we want you to choose your 3 Moonshot goals and share them with us in the Stay Goaldone app. Now, if you want to register, join us into Stay Goaldone. We would absolutely love to have you. Click on the link below and get in and then share those Moonshot goals with us. Thank you for being here with us today. We have absolutely loved this. I've even had some ahas. I was taking a little bit of notes myself. So this has been magical with you.
Such a pleasure to be here with you. And I've got one more reminder. If you are playing the Goaldone game this week, make sure you comment, because we are playing to win on this journey with you. And honestly, we love supporting you and collaborating with you. So when you comment below this video and you're registered for Stay Goaldone Week, of course, the link is here below this video for you to do that as well. You'll be entered to win one of our daily prizes inside Goaldone Week. So comment below. We're going to send you love and sunshine and cheer you on, and you'll be entered to win.
Thanks so much for being here with us. I hope you have a great day. Bye.
See you tomorrow.